Ladies and germs, welcome to this episode of Name That Met. I'm your host, Eddie, and I'm super excited for this episode, this versus episode, a household divided, maybe even a uterus divided. We've got twin brothers, identical twin brothers who share different fandoms. One of them a Mets fan, Clayton, and the other a Yankees fan, Brandon. Both of them here ready to put it all on the line to prove that they have what it takes to name that Yankee or Met today. Clayton and Brandon, here they are. What's up, fellas?
Hello, guys.
Hey,
Hello,
Eddie, thanks for
everybody.
having us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
thanks for
excited to
coming
do
on.
this.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I appreciate you both for coming on. I'm super excited to have the first ever Name That episode where I got, not only siblings, but twins.
That's right.
You guys want to tell me a little about how you guys differed, went on different paths?
It's funny we did this for baseball, Yankees, Mets, and football. I'm a Cowboys fan. He's a Giants fan. But in the NHL and the hockey, we both are Devils fans. So
Right.
I don't know how that worked out, but that's how it worked out. So I went to a Yankees game in 1996. We went with our little league. I sat in the right field bleachers and heard them heckle the right fielder the entire game, and it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and fell in love immediately. So and Clayton was there, but decided to go the other way. So
Yeah, Clayton, how did you become a Met fan? What decided you? What made
Yeah,
you
so-
decide to become?
why'd you
So-
decide to torture
Orange.
yourself?
Yeah, so shortly after, my dad was pulled up a baseball game, and I think the Mets were on UPN 9 at that point. And he was like, "Oh, this is not the team we saw. This is the Mets, another New York team, but not a lot of people root for him." I forget how he worded it. And I said, "That's the team I'm going to root for. If nobody really roots for him, and they're kind of like the underdog of New York, I'm going to root for that team." And 30 years later, I regret my decision immensely.
Yeah.
But here I am.
You wanted to root for the underdog, and you have.
That's right.
And so here we are, me, a Yankees fan, hosting a Mets episode. Brandon, a Yankees fan, twin brothers to Clayton, a Mets fan. Brandon, you want to tell us a little about yourself, your handle, what it is that you do? What makes you an expert in naming that?
I've watched, I'd say, at least 140 Yankees games for the last 30 years or so. And the thing is, along with that, I have an identical twin brother who's my best friend in the whole world, who's a Mets fan. So I know more about the Mets than a lot of Mets fans do. Like, I would get into conversations with Mets fans and be like, "Oh yeah, this guy," and they'd be looking at me like, "You're a Yankees fan?" I said, "Yes," but my brother rants to me and we discuss, we don't discuss like my wife and her brother, what they discuss. No, we don't discuss that. We discuss sports and we discuss Yankees and Mets, and most of the time. And so, I knew a lot about the Mets growing up, and I figured I could do this. This is pretty easy, and I know some of a lot of the bad that's been there, a lot of the good that's been there. And been watching games our whole lives, and just fell in love with baseball. Baseball's out of the 4 stick and ball sports, it's a number one for sure.
And what is it that you do? What is it like? Your handle?
I'm actually a producer on Sirius
Tell the
XM
people
Radio.
about yourself.
Yeah, I'm actually a producer on Sirius XM Radio. I'm on channel 90 as the NASCAR channel. I do the 3 to 6 show. And my Twitter handle is Brawley called 89, BRALEECALD 891. That is my Twitter handle, and I'm on there, and you see me tweet stuff about racing and my job and that at Sirius XM. So yeah, really been a fun job doing that. And it's a different sport, but I also keeps my fingers in baseball as well, and people that I know, and met some unique individuals over the years for sure, including the official scorer in New York, Howie Carpin. Pretty good friends with him. So yeah, lots of cool things along the way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then on the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen, we have Clayton, a Mets fan who hasn't had much fun as of lately. Right now, we are actually recording this episode May 15th, day 1 of the Subway Series 0-0. Clayton, tell us a little bit about yourself. You told us how you became a Met fan, but tell us about your handle, what it is you do, what makes you an expert.
Yeah, what makes me an expert is pretty similar to my brother, right? I watch pretty much every Met game that I possibly can. I host my own podcast. I host a podcast. I actually started up in October called the Metsomania podcast. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Metsomania_pod. So yeah, I started up in October, and just a huge Mets fan. Watched, and crazy keep score of games when I can as well. So just ready to go. Been studying up on some Mets statistics here, trying to figure out where we're going to go as far as the categories are concerned. But really excited to take on my brother, who
Awesome.
Mets. Hopefully, the Mets. I know the Mets might not win this Subway Series, but hopefully we win tonight at Name That Met. That's for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, both the teams kind of have been going through little stinkers. The Mets more so than the Yankees, but tonight we face off and we'll see who comes off on top. Former Yankee Clay Holmes on the mound for the Mets. We will see if maybe even Clay Holmes might be mentioned in this episode of Yankees versus Mets.
Foreshadowing.
Without further ado, I will let me explain the rules to you guys and to all the listeners, and I'll bring you guys right back up and we'll start the game.
That's good.
All right, so here we are. Episode of Name That Met. The rules are simple. I'll open up the buzzer after I read the opening question, probably one of the easier ones. You guys are free to buzz in at that time. The first person to buzz in gets the first opportunity to answer the question. You answer wrong, I remove the points. If you answer correctly, I add the points, and you get to choose the next category, at which point I open up the buzzer again. Had you answered incorrectly, your opponent has the opportunity to either attempt to answer or hold back, save himself the points, save himself the opportunity, and not answer at all. I do not want you guys to answer in the form of who is, just name the player. This isn't technically Jeopardy as much as we do love Jeopardy. This is Name That. The categories today are as follows: 2000 World Series Game 1, Subway Series Memorable Moments, Retired Numbers, New York Yankees and New York Mets, Faces, and then here on the far right at the 100 category, we have the Daily Double, which is hidden somewhere on the board. Wherever that may be, answer this correctly, it'll double the amount of points that question is under. And at the 500 section, we have the Final Jeopardy. I'll explain the rules of the Final Jeopardy when we get to it. Other than that, do you two have any questions for me?
I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Let's jump right into it. I'm going to start with Subway Series Memorable Moments for 100. This hitter did nothing wrong when the New York Yankees pitcher threw a broken bat at him. Buzzers are open. Clayton buzzed in first. Clayton, your answer is?
It's Mike Piazza, and for the record, Piazza was my guy growing up, and I still can't stand Clemens for this. So,
Mike Piazza is the correct answer.
Imagine being in our house with that when that went on.
Oh yeah.
You gotta give me 1 second here, guys. Something's up with my. All right, we're back. Mike Piazza. Clayton answered correctly. 100 points on the board for Clayton. And yes, people think that it was a fury, anger that was led by some steroid use from Clemens. Love Clemens to death, but Piazza did nothing wrong.
That was
what
wrong.
What led to that actually was when Clemens hit Piazza earlier that season.
Yep.
In the helmet. And I think Piazza probably should have been the one that was angry in that moment, where instead of Clemens, but I digress. All right, Clayton, the board is yours. Where do you want to go?
Let's do 2000 World Series Game 1 for 300.
Jeez, all right. Let's do it. Legendary Met who started off with the New York Yankees. Buzzers are open. He was the starting pitcher that day. I have Brandon buzzing in first. Brandon.
Legendary Met who started off with the Yankees starting pitcher Game 1 of the World Series. Oh, man. Wow. Why can't I think of this? Al Leiter.
Yeah, he started.
Okay.
Al Leiter is correct.
That was easy.
Well done. Brandon tied it up.
I took it. He came back to the
100.
Yankees, finished up there in 05. Yeah.
Listen, what I will tell you, though, Brandon, is I know that you buzzed in before being sure in your answer. And though that is a great strategy, it can come back to bite you in the butt if you don't know the answer. Because if you buzzed in and
I would have lost 100
and you don't answer, let alone don't answer correctly, if you choose not to answer, I don't know, you're going to lose the points.
You got it.
The board is yours.
Okay. Give me New York Yankees and New York Mets for 300.
300. Skipping the 1 and 2. I like it.
Heck yeah.
Let's do it.
Got to find that daily double.
Stole Rookie of the Year from Hideki Matsui. Reset. Brandon buzzed in first.
Stole Rookie of the Year from Hideki Matsui. 2003.
Believe
Angel
it or not,
Baroa?
he also. Why'd you say 2003?
It was Matsui's first year. Absolutely, yeah. Angel Baroa. Yeah.
Very good. Baroa is correct, Brandon. Well done. That brings you up to 400 points. Baroa stole it because Hideki was labeled as not a true rookie.
But Ichiro won it in 01. Yeah.
Apparently was. Yeah.
And Baroa flamed out. He didn't turn out to be very good after that.
He is also a player that played for both teams.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't remember him.
I'd forgotten about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where okay. Going, let's do 4 in that same category.
All right. 400 New York Yankees and New York Mets. Brought to the 2024 New York Yankees as a weapon against the Mets. He was horrendous in 7 games with the New York Yankees. Buzzers are open. We've got Clayton first.
Is this JD Davis?
Oh.
I don't know if horrendous was a strong enough
JD
word.
Davis is correct. I think
Another
horrendous
Cashman
is as worst
special.
as I could think of at the moment.
Yeah, you know. Another Cashman special there. Yeah,
he came in for the Subway Series, did absolutely nothing, and then before you know it, he was gone.
Yeah.
That's it. Well done, Clayton. You took the lead. 500 to your brother's 400. The board is yours.
I'm gonna do 2000 World Series. I'll do that for 3, please. 300.
All right. This is your category, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Closing the game for the New York Yankees and striking out the side, he recorded the win on this day. Clayton.
Mike Stanton.
I thought I might throw a little red herring there with
closing out the game.
Yeah. Closing out the game. Mike Stanton.
He's another one that could be in the other category. Yeah.
Absolutely.
A 2-stint Yankee as well.
Yeah. Dominated us that day.
Absolutely. Mike Stanton, legendary closer before the best closer in baseball.
Of course.
Mariano Rivera. Well done, Clayton.
Let's
800
do that.
to your brother's 4.
Let's do that same category. For 4.
For 4. Let's do it.
Yep.
He hit a game-tying sacrifice fly for the New York Yankees in the bottom of the 9th, scoring Paulie. Brandon.
Bubba Trammell.
Bubba Trammell. Great name. I love me some Bubba. Bubba Crosby. Bubba Shrimp. But Bubba Chandler's Trammell is incorrect.
So it wasn't Bubba Trammell?
No, he hit a 2-run single for the Mets, actually.
I know who it was now. Darn it.
I believe I know who this is.
Bubba is incorrect. Let me remove the points from Brandon, bringing him back down to 0 because that was a 400 point. And now, Clayton, it's over to you. You can, like I told you earlier, you can choose to withhold your points or you can risk it for the biscuit.
I'll risk it for the
What's your
biscuit.
answer?
I'm gonna go with Luis Polonia.
Luis Polonia, huh? In game 1.
Chuck Knobloch.
I should
Yeah.
have gotten that. Polonia had a big hit in that
Luis
ninth inning. I
Polonia.
couldn't remember.
I think he was on base. I think
Yeah,
he moved
he
Paulie
was.
over to second.
I should have gotten Knobloch. Yeah.
Another
Chuck
two-state Yankee,
Knobloch
Polonia.
is the answer. Clayton, I got to remove another 400 from you.
Chuck Knobloch.
But
As the
Good
papers
guesses.
once
Good
as the papers
guesses.
once called him, Knob Blockhead.
now Blockhead. He, I think, is dealing with a little of what Anthony Volpe is dealing with. Chuck Knobloch
Yeah.
is the player that had the word with the Y that I don't like to mention.
The
There was
yips.
also someone before him who had something called the Steve Sachs
Yeah.
syndrome.
Yes.
It's something known in baseball. And game 1, return from Double-A, return from injury, Anthony Volpe has himself his first error. Going to his strong side, too, to his left, which was,
After watching Caballero play, that's really painful.
absolutely stellar defense from Caballero. All right, so the board is now mine since you both guessed incorrectly.
Okay.
Score is 400 Clayton to 0 Brandon. I'm going to go with retired numbers for 100. You guys ready?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
A number retired twice by the Yankees. He is the other number 8 who isn't Yogi. Clayton buzzed in first.
Are you kidding? Wow.
Bill Dickey.
Bill Dickey is correct. Clayton, well done. I think those two were very close. Both those buzzes came in one
I was
after
going
the
to say,
other.
I hit it as soon as it turned red, so I was like, wow.
They came very close. Do you guys ever need
you,
proof?
brother. Oh, no,
Phone
never.
over?
Never.
Yeah,
I
you guys-
absolutely.
Let's change it
All
up.
right,
Let's
cool.
do
Clayton?
faces for. Let's do faces for 300.
Okay.
This will be
Faces for
fun.
300.
Yeah.
I love this category. I try
Probably
to
some
find
I'd like to
pictures of
forget.
these guys. Yeah, I try to find pictures of these guys to make them seem a little more ambiguous. But let's do it. Faces for 300. Buzzers are open. Brendan.
Lastings Millage.
Lastings Millage is incorrect. Brandon.
Oh,
That brings you down to negative 300. now
I'm gonna hold my guess, but I do have a guess, but I'm not. I don't want to lose the points, so I will hold my guess.
Hold your guess. Hold your guess. Good idea. I do want to hear a second guess from Brandon. The answer is Cameron Maybin.
I should have guessed that. That's what was my guess was.
he could have went to the other category too.
Yeah.
You know, when I said Millage, and then I saw it, I said Maybin. Yeah.
Maybin was your second guess?
Would have
What
been.
about you,
my
Cam?
guess. It was my guess. I should have guessed it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's okay. You
Darn
see
it.
how I got him in a suit? I got him looking dapper. I try to get the other guys, if I could, in an outfit that wasn't a
That's
uniform.
Yeah,
But
that's what's all
some of
about.
them are a little more difficult to find.
Yeah.
But now the board is mine. Both of you got that
boy.
incorrect.
Okay.
And I'm going to go faces for 100 since that was the
Alright.
category chosen earlier. I'll be a little quicker with the buzzer this time. Buzzers are open. Clayton buzzed in first.
Bartolo Colon, the legend.
Home run hitter.
Yes, sir.
Bartolo Colon.
I want to say a two-stint Yankee
And-
too. I think
No, once.
once. Okay.
Once with the Yankees. He might have been twice with the Mets, but
I
once
think
with the
it was
Yankees
twice with
for
the
sure.
Yankees, if not mistaken. Yeah. He came out of
Double check.
retirement. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, no big deal.
No, that's okay. No big deal. Yankee in 2011,
And then he was later on, I think. No,
and then never again.
or earlier.
He was a
than that.
Met.
Okay.
He was a Met in
15,
14, 15, and 16.
Yeah.
And then 17 started with the Braves, ended with the Twins. Career
Right.
ended with the Texas Rangers
Yeah, he
in
wasn't very good then at the end.
2018.
Yeah.
I mean, Colon was more of a
He was an innings eater guy. Yeah.
he was a Luis Castillo kind of guy. He wasn't really a strikeout pitcher. He wasn't a high velocity pitcher, despite his Cy Young in 2005 stellar season. Bartolo Colon was a workhorse.
So when he was traded from the Indians to the Expos, Cliff Lee was one of the prospects that went in that trade, and Cliff Lee actually retired before Colon. That shows you how long he pitched.
Yeah, he definitely had a really long career, 21 seasons in baseball, spread across, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 teams.
Yeah.
Wow.
To bounce around.
Stellar career. I think he went over to Dubai after his major league career, played for some Dubai football team.
Yeah, I think Didi's in that league, or was in that league. Yeah. Gregorius.
So, Clayton.
Yep.
Well done. The board is yours.
Let's do the 2000 World Series again for 200 this time though.
Okay.
For 200. Okay.
Yeah.
Taking a step back.
Yeah.
Ready if you are.
My ego's hurt a little bit.
Father of a current New York Yankee, he was a pinch runner for the left fielder Justice. Clayton again. Trigger finger Clayton here, Brandon.
Yes. I gotta hold it differently.
Time.
I'm changing my strategy here.
This is Clay Bellinger, father of Cody Bellinger.
Yeah. Nice and easy. For 200. Clay Bellinger. Clay goes to Clayton.
Right.
I like that. That worked out fine. Well done. Where are we going?
Let's do memorable World Subway Series moments for 300.
Okay, for 3. You want to skip to 2?
Yes, let's see this.
In a regular season game in July of 1999, this New York Met hit a walk-off single off a man who rarely allowed runners on base, let alone walk-offs. Buzzers are open and Clayton buzzes in again.
Oh my gosh!
So, quick story.
This is an easy one.
We were at this game. Okay.
Probably the greatest Subway Series regular game of all time.
Both of us were at this game, and we left in the middle of the 9th. My parents had to do something at night.
Go to
a James Taylor concert. Yep. And so we left in the middle of the 9th, and I heard the crowd cheering as we were walking to the car. And I told my father, if the Mets won this game, I won't speak to you the rest of the way. I didn't speak the whole way home because I heard on the radio that Matt Franco got the game-winning hit against Mariano to win it. There's my story.
You can't argue with pure, unfiltered, unadulterated memories. Matt Franco is correct. Well
Our
done,
favorite
Clayton.
moment of all time in the Subway Series, and it comes up. That's great.
Bringing you up to 1,100 to Brandon's measly -300. Brandon,
I got to get the buzzer going because I knew the last 4 or 5 of those.
I could switch up the buzzer for you guys if you like.
Good.
I could make it a lockout buzzer if you guys are willing to try that.
I'm looking at it as it lights up, so that might help you, Brand. As it lights, it gets to like a red. It's a gray now. It goes to red when you're ready.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Trigger finger. I'm telling you, trigger finger
right.
Clayton. He just
got it.
He got the trigger finger genetics, Brandon. I'm sorry, brother.
Maybe he'll miss one coming up, and I can steal in.
There's still plenty of time, plenty of points left on the board. Clayton, the board is yours.
Let's do New York Yankees, New York Mets for 200.
For 200, let's do it. Recently announced, his number will be retired by the New York Mets. Brandon.
All right. As the great John Miller used to say, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran is correct.
He'll be going into the Hall of Fame, and he's still an underrated player. That's how good he was.
Well, Carlos Beltran, as fantastic of a career as he had, his Hall of Fame, I think, is going to take a lot longer than people might think, just because of his ties post-playing career with the Houston Astros.
He belongs in.
I do agree. Yes, both played for the Yankees and the Mets. Carlos Beltran had one of the best baseball careers out there easily in the top 30s, 40s, and 50s.
And a switch hitter, nonetheless, that's a difficult thing. Yeah,
absolutely. Beltran is one of them guys, but I remember, so on the Yes Network, he had a quick stint with the Yankees.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible announcer, man.
I couldn't understand what he was saying anyway, but
no, I understood everything he was saying. He just had this tendency to say things like that were obvious. You know, he would say something like a single brings a runner in and his bases loaded, you know, or something like very obvious, and it's like, yeah, of course, you know what I mean? Of course, Beltran. So it became a running meme. But yes, Carlos Beltran, both Yankee and Met, great baseball career.
The only announcer who may have had a shorter stint on Yes was Lou Piniella, but other than that,
we actually we had a mention of a guy earlier who had
Cameron
really short stint.
Oh, Maben, yeah.
Cameron Maben.
1 year. I thought he was good.
Maben
I don't know why
I
don't know why he didn't come back. I thought he was good. But.
Yeah. You know, off the field stuff, whatever happens. I don't know what goes on with them. Brandon, the board is yours.
All right. I'll do faces.
Wait, how do we get there?
How do we get where?
Is it Jazz?
Jazz hit a 2-run double, yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
Jazz Chisholm doubles, ground ball to Bench.
Now time he's turning it on.
Scores, Bellinger scores. Bellinger double, brought in Ben Rice. All right.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. That Ben Rice is something else. All right. Faces for 4. Let's redeem myself here.
Faces for 4 will bring you to 3. Let's do it, Brandon.
Yeah, let's do it.
Clayton buzzed in first.
It's another funny story.
Tyler Clippard.
Tyler Clippard. Tyler Clippard is correct, and I need to hear this funny story.
Yeah, so
let's hear it.
When I was in high school, we were obviously Mets Yankees fans. We had a good buddy who I bet if the Mets swept the Yankees in the Subway Series, that I would wear. If the Mets got swept, I would wear a Yankee jersey to school on Monday. If the Mets swept the Yankees, he'd have to shave his head. So the Mets took the first 2 games of that series, and Tyler Clippard,
in his major league
debut, pitched for the Yankees on the Sunday night. I think it was Sunday Night Baseball, and actually beat the Mets. So Clippard saved my friend from being clipped with the shave. So nobody got swept, so nobody had to go through with the bet. But yeah, Tyler Clippard.
Tyler Clippard
came back as a reliever.
Your friend.
Yeah.
Save your friend's hair.
I want to say 2016 he came back as a reliever, I think, or somewhere around there.
Yeah, he pitched on a World Series team too. The Mets World Series team.
Let me see real quick. Tyler Clippard, long 16-year career.
I think 24 he still pitched all the way to. I think, or
a 3-year Yankee. I remember Tyler Clippard for his goggles. 2016.
And he came up, I want to say that was 07.
He played for 3 different teams. He came up in 07 with the Yankees.
Yeah. And then he pitched again for us in 16 or 15, somewhere around there.
A New York Met. What year was that?
15. We got at the deadline at 15. Yeah.
Yeah, 2015.
We traded him to the White Sox for Robertson and Canely and Todd Frazier. I think he was in that trade.
Todd Frazier playoff. He went to 2012 with the Washington Nationals, 3 innings pitched.
That's when he became a closer, I think, or a reliever.
2014 with the Nationals, 2015 with the Mets. He was on that World Series roster. 6.2 innings, 5 earned runs.
He got beat up.
Tyler Clippard, man, he's one of them. You know, I remember him, and I chose a picture.
Him.
That I thought made him look a little different than what we remember. No goggles, no jersey.
We all kill for that career. So.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
16-year career?
Heck yeah.
All right, Clayton. Well done.
Let's do faces for 2.
Faces for 2. Nice and easy. Let me get the buzzer ready. Open. Brandon buzzes first. Brandon, tell me you know this.
One of my least favorite Yankees of all time, Tony Clark. I'm convinced that I'm convinced in 2004 that if John Olerud didn't get hurt, the Yankees win that series against the Red Sox because Tony Clark got up there and struck out in so many big spots. So, and he just got himself in some trouble too. So
that's such a specific moment. Yeah, I mean Tony Clark, you know, the leader. I think he was the president. Is that the right word? President of the Players Association. 15-year career. Tony Clark was not a speedy player.
Yeah.
6 stolen bases, 251 career homers, 824 RBIs. Overall, a switch hitter, a Met in
03.
In 03, a Yankee in 04.
The Yankees were in Japan that year, and he broke a light at the scoreboard in a home run in one of the exhibition games against one of the Japanese teams that year.
Wow.
I remember that. Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
But
Tony Clark. Can't remember Cameron Maben's face, but I remember that.
He's actually the only other Met besides Mr. Met to wear 00. There you go.
Wow. I also didn't know
How does Mrs. Met feel about that?
I like this. You know,
they made him change in the middle of the year.
You guys teach me things. I teach you guys things.
He might come up, but I won't bring it up. There was somebody else that the Yankees made change his number after the first homestand.
I know who
if you remember the relief pitcher. Yeah. But he may come up because he's a.
Say it. I got to know now.
Troy Hawkins. Remember, he started when he was with the Yankees. He started with 21, and the Yankees fan booed him so badly in the first homestand because it was O'Neill's number that he changed his number, and nobody since O'Neill had worn the number except him for that.
Yeah, I got to be honest. If the Yankees this year gave 21 to Max Schumann, and I'm at that game and I see 21. On the field, I can promise you, I am booing.
And LaTroy's a good dude. Reason. We met him in camp in 03 with the Twins. We went to spring training, and he was unbelievably nice. So he's an awesome dude.
I believe that. LaTroy Hawkins, journeyman for sure too.
He pitched
all right,
forever.
Well done, Brandon.
I think he faced Wells in the perfect game. I think with Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, he was the starter that day. All right. It is me. I'll do retired numbers for 4.
Retired numbers for 4. Skipping 2 and 3. Brandon, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Number 16 retired by both teams, Ford and who? Brandon, it's yours.
Oh, man. Keith Hernandez? No?
No.
Keith Hernandez is incorrect.
He was 17. Darn it.
Brings you down to -300 yet again. Clayton. Number 16 retired by both teams. Whitey Ford and who you want to answer?
He was actually warming up in a bullpen in Game 1 of the 2001 series. Doc Gooden.
Doc Dwight Gooden.
Obviously couldn't wear that with the Yankees. I want to say he wore 17 with the Yankees, I want to say.
I don't remember what he wore.
He was a 2-stint Yankee. Almost 3-stint.
He wore with the Yankees.
I want to say 17. Because 16 obviously was Ford. It all makes sense now. After you hit the button, but after the buzzer.
Yeah, a little too late.
Yeah,
but,
right.
You know, sometimes that's how it goes. Dwight Gooden brings Clayton up to 1,900. Absolutely smoking.
I got to get the 500s here.
Brother Brandon.
To get Brandon,
yes, there are plenty of 500s. There's Final Jeopardy. There's still a daily double somewhere hidden on the board.
All righty.
Plenty of time left. Clayton, the board is yours, my friend. Where are we going?
Let's do Subway Series memorable moments for 200.
All right. Subway Series memorable moments for 200. Game 4, 2000 World Series. Derek Jeter hits a leadoff home run off of this New York Mets pitcher. Clayton buzzes first. Clayton.
Bobby Jones.
Which middle initial is that one? J?
Yeah. Bobby Jones is the correct answer.
There were two Bobby Joneses. There was a Bobby J. Jones and a Bobby M. Jones, right? Another reliever, lefty.
Not in that season. I don't think so.
Not in that season. They were on the team at the same time, I think, if I'm not
At one
mistaken.
point.
Yeah.
At one point, yeah.
Let me see. Bobby Jones.
He was actually the other Bobby Jones was the manager of our
Ooh.
local independent league team here in New Jersey. At
All
one
right.
point.
Bobby, full name, Bobby J. Jones, 2000 World Series. And then let's see if they were both on that same team.
I don't know if he was
I don't know if he was on
2000,
2000, but he was definitely there at
2001.
the same time as the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right. So the other Jones, the other Bobby Jones, Robert Mitchell Jones,
All right.
was a New York Met at the start of the 2000. No, actually in 2000, but did not
really?
make the postseason roster.
Yeah, he didn't make the roster, yeah, but he was there.
He did not make the postseason roster. He started 2000. He missed 2001, started 2002, and was traded away to the San Diego Padres.
Okay.
But Robert Mitchell Jones, or Bobby Jones, was not in that postseason roster.
Interesting. Okay.
Bobby J. Jones was. Clayton, 2100.
He was good. He was good for a bit, Bobby Jones.
He had that 2000 playoffs. He had a one-hitter against the Giants.
That leadoff homer by Derek Jeter, I think, is one of my. So, just a little backstory, if you guys will.
Sure.
My name is Eddie. I am an Albanian American. I hail from Kosovo, and I came to the United States in 1999 as a refugee of war, of the Yugoslavia War. In 1999, came to the United States. There's no English, but I had an uncle who was here already, who was a huge Yankees fan. And so every day we would watch the New York Yankees. And when we watched the New York Yankees, I learned English. That was what taught me. I would try to enunciate things the way that the announcers would, the way that John Sterling would, right? Like John Sterling was the guy that taught me how to enunciate. 2000, the World Series specifically, I think is one of my earliest memories of the New York Yankees. And that Derek Jeter home run, I feel like is carved into my head just because it was such a pivotal start of a game, like it was the Yankees, the Mets, and boom, right off the jump, everyone gets hyped. It hypes everything up. It was just such a pivotal moment, and it's one of those memories that are constantly burning in my head that swayed the game a certain way. Had Jeter not done what he did, we might have lost that game.
Oh yeah,
series might have gone a different way.
Flash maybe going off,
maybe obvious, but that's the way I feel about the Jimmy Leyritz home run in '96 off of Wallers.
That's another big one.
Oh my goodness gracious!
That's a big one.
Changed my whole life. Changed my whole life.
That's one of those that I've seen footage of, I know of, but I have no recollection of. Leyritz is also known to make appearances at Yankee Stadium. Lots of fans.
I saw him there last year. Actually, he was eating at one of the restaurants.
Seen him there. Yeah. All right. Let's keep the game going. Brandon, Clayton.
Clayton.
I think the board is Clayton's.
When wasn't it?
Let's do New York Mets, New York Yankees for 100, please. Let's get that out of the way.
Mets Yankees 100 has been bothering me as well.
Yes.
Let's do it. An amazing reliever who only played for the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. One of the killer bees. Buzzers are open. Brandon buzzes in first. Take it.
Dellin Betances.
Dellin
exclusive.
Betances.
An exclusive, right? He's one of the, I think, 5 guys in the history of baseball have played for only the Yankees and the Mets, and he is one of them.
He is one of the players. I don't know if 5 is the correct number.
I want to say it's 5.
He is one of the few players that have only played for the New York Yankees and the New York Mets.
There was a reliever, you may remember him by the name of Jason Anderson. He did okay for the Yankees for a little while. When the Yankees got Benitez, they sent him to the Mets, and he pitched for the Yankees and the Mets. He threw 1 game as a Cleveland Indian, or he would also be an exclusive. So there you go.
So it's only Betances is what you're saying?
No. I'm saying Jason Anderson would be among the exclusives if it wasn't for 1 game that he pitched as a Cleveland Indian, because he had pitched for the Mets and the Yankees. but he threw one game as an Indian, so
Well,
he had to.
if you give me
He lost
2
his
seconds,
exclusivity.
I will be able to confirm. Find players, yada yada. Shout out to Baseball Reference,
Yes.
baseballref.com. Baseball Reference is an amazing site. Gives you everything you need from stats. They even have something called Immaculate Grid.
Yep.
Great fun game for those who want to test your knowledge.
Brandon Knight was another one.
Yogi Berra, Dellin Betances, Brandon Knight, Phil Lombardi, Hal Reniff, Roy Steiger.
Okay.
Roy Steiger.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. So we've got
6 guys?
6 players. We've got 6 players that have played for only those. And this player, Dellin Betances, now announcing with
the Yes Network.
Todd Frazier on, I think, MLB Network. Great guy. Every time I see or hear about him, he's always meeting with people, always talking, always chatting. Dellin Betances brings you up to negative 200. Brandon,
all right.
How are you feeling?
I've been better. Well, I'm just letting him get away with it for now. We'll see.
You know, I heard, Brandon, you were 5 minutes early.
6.
I think 6 minutes early. I think this is Clayton returning that favor, and now he's early to the buzzer every time.
Yeah. He got the set of twins, so he's probably a little bit easier on
he's got
twins too. Yeah,
I do.
There we go.
Incredible.
All right,
kids.
Brandon, board is yours.
I'll take retired for 200.
Retired for 2. Let's do it. New York Mets number 18, the mustached announcer. The buzzers are open. Clayton.
Well, this is one we might have to debate on because the mustached announcer is 17. Number 18, his retired number is Darryl Strawberry for the Mets.
Did I mess up?
I think so.
I did mess up. I did mess up.
Hey, give it to him.
I did.
It's good. We're all good.
No. I don't like that. This was for 200.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
This was for 200. I'm going to give you both 200 points there.
Okay.
I hope that makes things right.
Oh,
It does.
for sure.
I apologize. Number 18 was, in fact, Darryl Strawberry. Number 17 is the guy I was looking for, Keith Hernandez.
39 for the Yankees.
I looked over
Strawberry, by
this.
the way.
I looked over this 4 times, I promise you, and that must have just slipped through my fingers.
Awesome.
That's okay. Shouts out to Keith. We will
Probably my
Clayton.
favorite Seinfeld episode of all time. Probably my favorite. I mean, the pen is a close second, but that episode is fantastic. Or that double episode.
There's plenty of good baseball episodes on Seinfeld. There's even one about Jay Buhner somewhere.
Yeah,
That's right.
a couple. Yeah. What the hell did Trey Buhner for? Great stuff.
Okay. All right, Clayton. I'll let you keep the board.
Okay. Let's do Subway Series memorable moments for 400.
All right, getting into the sticks,
Tough ones.
if you will.
Yeah.
Let's do it. This pitcher tried to exact revenge on Clemens, but missed hitting him with the pitch. Later on, he left Clemens humiliated by becoming the first time Clemens allowed a home run to an opposing pitcher. Buzzers opened 1 and 2 is Clayton Brandon.
Of course.
Sean Estes.
Yeah.
Sean Estes is correct.
Lefty. These were fun
the
times
first
back
ever
in those
time.
days. Oh,
Isn't that crazy? The first time that Clemens allowed a home run to an opposing
well, he was in the
pitcher.
American League, and they didn't hit until interleague play in '97, and so.
Right, but since '97, he did face his opposing pitchers plenty of times.
Yeah.
It's just that Clemens is such an intimidating and
He was also
fantastic pitcher.
Yeah.
That he's not giving up home runs, let alone to a pitcher. So the fact that Sean Estes was able to come up to the plate and I think the first time didn't do so hot. I think this was the second time around Estes was able to take Roger Clemens deep. Is insane. All right, well done. I know you both knew the answer to that one, but
Yes.
Oh yeah.
let's keep it going.
I'll do 2000 World Series Game 1 for 500.
Okay, getting into the 500 questions finally. This New York Mets pitcher who gave up a walk-off single to Jose Vizcaíno in the bottom of the 12th inning. Clayton. Who is the New York Mets pitcher who gave up the walk-off single to Vizcaíno in the bottom of the 12th?
Turk Wendell.
With his shark tooth necklace.
Turk Wendell is correct, bringing you up to 3,200. Wendell was known for wearing a shark tooth necklace.
Number 99, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right. Quinnipiac University. Shout out to my buddy from Quinnipiac University.
Turk Wendell. I don't know too much about Turk.
He used to he had a lot of crazy.
He jumped over the baseline, running
foul line. Used to take the rosin bag and slam it on the ground and on the mound.
He was a little wild.
Turk Wendell, I think, was also a switch hitting batter.
Was he really?
Oh, really? I had no idea.
As a reliever, I don't know if he ever even hit.
He didn't hit much, yeah. But he might have started early in his career.
Standard batting. Let's see his batting.
A lot of them did.
He's had 43 plate appearances.
Wow.
Okay.
And in those 43 plate appearances, 0 hits.
Yeah. That's
Turk
crazy.
Wendell, ladies and gentlemen.
Switch hitter. I remember that now.
465 and 2/3 innings pitched, 515 strikeouts, an ERA of 3.95, 36 wins, 33 losses. Turk Wendell did, in fact, give up the walk-off single to Vizcaíno.
Another former Met.
That one hurt.
Game 1 in the 2000 World Series. That was a big one, big moment. All right, Clayton, well done. 3,200 to Brandon's 2. Where are we going? Brandon's 0. I'm sorry.
0. Yeah.
New York Mets, New York Yankees for 5.
Okay. Not Strawberry. He was also not a rival of the New York Yankees. 1990, 1991, 1992 New York Met, 1994 New York Yankees. Buzzers are open.
Wow.
Brandon.
Errol Boston.
Not.
Is he a
I
Yankee?
need a full name, Brandon.
I said Daryl Boston, yeah.
Daryl Boston.
Wow.
Is correct, bringing you up to 500. He is not Strawberry, not Daryl Strawberry. Also not a rival of the New York Yankees.
That did it.
Boston. He was a Yankee in 90, 91, and 92, and a Met in 91, 90, 91, and 92, and a New York Yankee in 94.
Strike year.
Well,
just before my fandom started to kick in. I was there in 96. So.
All right. Well done, Daryl Boston. Brandon, you're at 500. Clayton at 32. Let's see if you can climb back. There are 15, 18,
all right,
1,800 points left with a daily double. So, Brandon, you still have a chance here. Let's see.
Give me faces for 5.
Faces for 500. Let me get the buzzer ready. Brandon's not even looking. He's just looking at the buzzer. Look at him. I mean, Clayton.
I lost my buzzer actually for a second. Oh, I know this.
Buzzers are open. Clayton still buzzes in first.
Oh. Is this Tanyan Sturts?
No.
Oh, I know who it is. Darn it. Oh, I know who it is.
Tanyan Sturts is incorrect.
It's
500 points off for Clayton, bringing you down to 20.
You can say it because you know that I know it. I mean, don't feel so bad.
Wait, don't say it yet. Don't say it. Brandon, you're up.
Buzz in?
No, you don't got to buzz. It's yours.
It's Corey Lytle.
Corey Lytle.
Of Mike and the Mad Dog fame.
That's right.
Rest in peace, Corey Lytle.
Rest in peace, for sure.
Yeah.
What was a Met early in his career,
It was hard to find a picture. It was hard to find a picture of him not in a uniform. It really was. So I figured I'd I'd find a picture of him just looking as ambiguous as possible. And there he is. That's Corey Lytle, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't believe I missed that one.
2,700 Clayton, 1,000 Brandon. Brandon got it correct. The board is yours. Brandon,
All
where are
right.
we going?
I'm going to have to go with retired for 3.
Retired numbers for 300. Let's do it. Retired number for a New York Yankee player who played for the New York Mets, but never the New York Yankees. A little tongue twister, a little tricky question here. A retired number for the Yankees. For a Yankees player who played for the Mets, but never for the Yankees. I could have worded that a little different. Technically, he was never a Yankees player. Retired number for the New York Yankees, who played for the Mets, but never the Yankees. Clayton buzzes in. Clayton, what is your answer?
Joe Torre.
He managed both teams, didn't he?
Yes. He was a player manager for the Mets.
Number 8, Joe Torre is
6.
correct.
6.
Clayton.
Number 6.
6?
Yeah. Number
6.
6. 8 is
I
Barra
say
and
8.
Dickey. Yeah.
You're right. 6.
No single digits left. Except
right.
for 0
Yeah.
with Adam Ottavino.
Joe Torre never played for the New York Yankees.
Nope.
Joe Torre was primarily a New York Met.
Look at his
Pretty
numbers.
long
He's
career with
a
them.
really good player. A really good player.
Yeah, Joe Torre was. I think he's one of the exceptional players that had a really good career and was a really good manager.
Not at
You
first.
hardly see both of them.
The headlines when he was hired in '96 was Clueless Joe. So he did not have great stints as a manager prior to the Bronx.
Prior to the Bronx, yeah, 19 and his first couple weeks as a Yankee, apparently his job was on the line. The Yankees were on a little losing streak that year that they ended up winning the World Series. But in 1971, MVP Joe Torre, he had a league-leading 230 hits. He won the batting title with 263, with a 363 batting average, and total bases of 352. Great season for Joe Torre. 252 career homers.
I hope I'm as lively as at 85 as Joe Torre is. He looks great. Looks great.
Yeah, and don't forget to get yourself a little Bigelow tea. 2-time Manager of the Year, batting title, 9-time All-Star, MVP, Gold Glove, Player of the Year, catcher, first baseman, third baseman, and New York Yankees legendary manager Joe Torre does have his number retired with the Yankees despite never playing for them. Clayton, that brings you up to 3,000. The board is yours. There are actually 2 categories left, and the Daily Double is hidden in one of them.
Oh. Let's do Subway Series memorable moments for 5.
Daily Double. There it is.
All right.
There it is. It's been hidden this whole time. So the way that this
what are you
will
going to
work,
wager?
No, so that's the final Jeopardy. So the way that the Daily Double will work is this is a 500 question.
Okay.
I will read the Daily Double question. Since Brandon is the one that chose it.
Clayton.
Since Clayton is the one that chose it. I'm sorry, you guys are twins. I'm getting a little confused over here.
Yeah.
Since Clayton is the one that chose it, he will have first dibs on answering the question. He answers it correctly. That brings his total up to 4,000. So I will double the amount of points at 500. He gets it incorrectly, I reduce 500, which opens it up to you, Brandon, for a chance for 1,000 points. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. A New York Mets reliever, in his second major league at-bat, he laced a double to the center field wall off of Randy Johnson in Shea Stadium for a double, then scored on a bunt, diving home past Jorge Posada.
One of the great moments.
Yes. Dai-Sung Koo.
Brandon, don't give him any hints here.
He knew it. He knew it the moment it popped up. It's one of the great moments in Subway Series history.
Dai-Sung Koo, yeah.
Dai-Sung Koo. is
weighted
correct.
balls in he had weighted balls in his jacket when he slid home around Posada. Yeah.
And he was out too. If they had replay, they would have overturned it.
Great moment. Randy Johnson. He was
Clayton,
not
that brings
very
you up
good.
to 4,000. Dae-Sung Koo is the correct
Mr.
answer.
Koo.
Randy Johnson did not have a great stint for the New York Yankees.
No, he did not.
Dae-Sung Koo, who was the relief pitcher in at the moment, had his second at bat ever. In his first, didn't do too well. Looked very timid at the plate. In his second, he laces one into deep. What was it? Center field.
It was right center. I think it was like right center, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right.
Center field wall. Gets himself a double. Then a little bunt makes him run the bases as fast as he could, diving past Jorge Posada, sliding and scoring. He had weighted balls, practice balls in his coat.
Why?
Or his pocket.
Who knows? But
who knows why? Yeah. But he said that was the first time that he ran as hard. He ran that hard since high school.
Awesome.
Dae-Sung Koo, legendary moment. Well done,
great
Clayton.
Moment.
You are putting on a show right now, brother.
He sure is.
There's only one place left to go. Retired numbers for 500 before we get to the final Jeopardy question. If you two are ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's do it. A number retired by both teams not named Robinson. The player is also the same for both teams. Brandon, you buzzed in. Clayton,
I'm gonna take a shot. I got nothing to lose. Is it 37 for Casey Stengel?
37 for Casey Stengel is the correct answer, Brandon. Well done. That is the only number that is retired by both teams that isn't Jackie Robinson.
Was he the first Mets manager?
Yes. Yeah. Yep, 62. To like 66.
62. Yes, sir. Well done. 15-4. Now, we are up to the final Jeopardy.
Okie dokie.
All right. Let me explain to you guys how this works. This will have to work through the DMs. Okay. I know you guys have that twin telepathy thing going on, but you will have to put that. Wait, let me fix my camera real quick. There we go. You will have to put that twin telepathy power to pause. I need you guys to DM me how many points you want to put up, how much you're willing to stake for this. However many points you put up is the amount of points that you will either lose or win, depending on how you answer this question. I'll wait for that now.
You want me to do it on the studio chat or?
Yeah.
No, I think the studio chat is viewable to all of us.
Oh, okay.
Just DM me on Twitter. DM me on Twitter.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
I put it in the studio chat. Not that it matters.
Did you do it already? No. Right?
I did it on the studio chat, but I'll do it on X.
See, I don't even see
if you can delete it.
I don't think I can delete it, but it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the studio chat is viewable by all of us.
I thought it would have been, yeah.
All right, I've got Brandon's Clayton.
I just sent it to name that Met. Do you want it on Yank?
Name that Yank would be better, yes, sir.
Okay. There you go.
And I've got Clayton's. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Now that you guys are locked in, here we go. Final Jeopardy is up for grabs. Question is, in 5 games in the 2000 World Series, how many total runs were scored?
Wow.
Now, there is no buzzer here. I'm going to stop that. There is no buzzer. What I need you guys to do is I need you to DM me how many the total runs were between the two teams. I will give the point. I will assign the correct answer to the one that's the closest.
So, obviously, it's for both teams combined, correct? Just making that clear.
Right.
Okay.
Both teams combined, the total runs scored in the the 2000 World Series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. I've got Clayton's answer.
Imagine it being the same.
And I've got Brandon's answer. Twin telepathy did not work for you guys today. But the answer is a lot higher than both of you assumed.
Wow.
The answer is 35.
Wow.
I've got Clayton at 17 and Brandon at 23. So I will give, hold on. Brandon bet 1,500, bringing Brandon up to 3,000 points. But Clayton still takes the W there.
You put 0?
No, I had 800,
wait. Hold on. This switches things up. Brandon bet 800.
Clayton did. Yeah.
Clayton bet 800, and Clayton loses 800, bringing him up to 3,200. Again, Clayton with the W.
Knew I couldn't catch a safe bet. Very smart.
It was very close. Only by 200 right there. I think very smart for Clayton to bet 800.
Absolutely.
Had he bet 1,000, we would have been tied here. And
I thought about it.
Figure something out, You
wouldn't want to put that into a tiebreaker, though, when you had that big of a lead. That would be very Mets.
That way. Oh.
Castillo dropping a ball would have been.
The greatest moment of all time in World Series in Subway Series history. Oh,
right.
Well, there you have it, Brandon. You got to bow your hat to Clayton.
I always do.
Did end up winning this game. Well done, both of you.
Thank you.
A lot of tough questions here. I know that the hot seat is it's easy to like look in and say, "Oh, I knew that," or "I could have answered that. I could have done better." But once you're in the hot seat, things get a little more, difficult. You both did a great job, and I thank you both for coming on here. And,
thank you.
Putting your family on the line. Hopefully you guys are still friends at the end of this.
Oh, of course.
I'm sure you guys have been through a lot worse rivalries as twins with two different teams
in multiple sports.
Multiple sports. But ultimately, Clayton does take home the W with $3,200. So, round of applause to Clayton. Well done. And Brandon climbed back up from a negative 300 deficit at one point up to 3,000 points. So, Brandon, well done to you too. Again, plug in your Sirius, your podcast, whatever it is that you guys do one more time for the listeners. I'll put it in the description in the video as well.
Metsomania podcast at Metsomania_pod for me, Branny.
And I work on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio. I'm the producer of the Dave Moody Show, SiriusXM Speedway from 3 to 6 every day on Channel 90 on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio.
Beautiful. I myself will subscribe to you guys as soon as I end this recording. I thank you guys again for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Hopefully Christmas isn't too difficult. But
oh, never. We're seeing each other Sunday for one of the kids' birthdays. So
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you both. All right.
See you later. Thank you so much.
A lot of fun.
Hanging tight. Thank you guys. I had a ton of fun. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We had a set of twins going off against each other. Clayton taking home the W. Brandon holding his own. They both did extremely well. But Clayton came off on top. And again, like I always say, if you think you could do better, make sure you DM me. Let me know. I'd love to have you on here because I'm always looking for new contestants. This time we had twins. Maybe next time we could have a couple of enemies that want to prove to one another. I don't know. Had a great time. Thank you guys all for listening. Tune in next time. This has been Eddie, Mr. Name That Met today. Talk to y'all soon.